Welcome to Breville Institute. Now we're discussing the increasing annuities, one more term. So it's a constant factor. So increasing the annuities by using the some constant factor or some percentage level. So we can take some example. Is paying the annuity from 0, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years up to 15 years. So annuity is paying from 0 to 15 years. Annuity is paying 500 only 500 first year. But in next year, annuity is increasing some constant factor or some percentage level. It is a compounding, increasing per annum. It is a compounding. So annuity is increasing 500, increasing by 3%. So increasing by per annum 3% per annum compound. So next year this 3%, next 3%, like that it is increasing. First year 3% of the 500, next year 3 again. What is increased here? 3%. So next year will be 500 and multiplying with the 1.03, increasing by the 3%. What will happen next year? Third year it will be 500 multiplied with 1.03 square. It is a compound, increasing by compound. So 500 multiplied with 1.03 square. Next year will be 500 multiplied with 1.03 raised to 3. And fifth year 500 multiplied with 1.03 raised to 4. So like that it is going. It will be 500 multiplied with 1.03. It is a 4. So it is a 14. So annuity is increasing by a constant factor. So 3% it is a compounding increasing. What is increased here? Again increasing here with this amount, and from this amount increasing again 3%, from this amount increasing again 3% up to 15 years. And they have given the rate of interest I is equal to, I is given 10%. Rate of interest I is given 10%. Sometimes they will say that it is inflation. Inflation is increasing every year 3%, like that. Or sometime will tell 3% is increasing every year. So this is the problem. How to find out the solution? So two method is there. I'll say first method 1. So we need to write the present value. How to write present value? It is a 500 V. 500 is taking to the 0 times 0. So it is a 500 V plus 500 1.03 V. So second year, so it is a V square. 500 1.03 is taking to here. So it is a V square plus 500 1.03 this term 3 square, and this is a third year taking to here. So it is a V cube plus 500 V raised to 4, we can give like that, up to plus 500 1.03 raised to 14 multiply with the V. This term is taking to the times 0. So V raised to 15. So this is the present value. We need to find out what is the V value, and this is the present value. This will be the present value at time 0. So how to solve this one? This equation is solving by using method 1. First is a method 1. First method we can solve by using the geometric progression. So geometric progression, we know that this is a first term. Geometric progression, using geometric progression. So first term, what is the first term? First term is the 500 V. First term is the 500 V, and R common ratio, R is equal to 1.03 V. So this is the 1.03 V only increasing every year. So it is a 1.03 V. That is a common ratio. This is 500 V. Here 1.03 V is multiplied. Again 1.03 V is multiplied. So common ratio 1.03 V. So GP, we know that it is a sum. We can find out 1 minus R raised to n whole divided by 1 minus R. So this is the sum of the, in geometric progression, sum we can calculate A is the first term, 1 minus R raised to n divided by 1 minus R. So same way we can write it is a 500 V 1 minus R is a 1.03 V all raised to n it is a 15 years whole divided by 1 minus 1.03 V. So here is a 1.03 V. R is equal to 1.03 V. So V, what is a V is equal to 1 divided by 1.1. So R we can write 1.03 divided by 1.1. So this will get 0.9364 something it will get. 0.9364 something will get. So 1.03 V we can write as 0.9364. Here also we can write 0.9364. And here it is a V, it is a 1.1. So if you are solving here, it will get 4480. This is one of the method. This is one method using the geometric progression. How to do? First term is 500 V and common ratio is equal to 1.03 V using the geometric progression sum formula, and we substituted that formula directly, we got the answer of 4480. So this is one of the method. And in second method, method 2. So this is my formula 500 V like that. This is just I want to modify. Here I substitute here, this is removing. Here itself we can write 1.03 divided by 1.1, so 0.9364. I'll get some space in down. So 500 V square, 500 1.03 V cube. I'm just taking the 500. If I'm taking 500, what will be the V plus 1.03? So what is the outstanding? I'm just taking V plus 1.03 V square plus 1.03 square V cube plus up to 1 plus 1.03 raised to 14 V raised to 50. So this is the outstanding. 500 I taken out. 500 I taken out. So this we can not converting to any other formula. So 500 I taken out. Now I am just multiplying with the 1.03 in all term. 1.03 I am multiplying with the all the term, because here 1.03, here only V square. So I just multiplying with the 1.03. So I have to divide first 1.03. So I divided 1.03 because I want to multiply with the 1.03. So 1.03 V, here it is also square. It is becoming cube. It is becoming 15. So each term I multiply with the 1.03. Now we can write that V dash is equal to, new term is writing V dash is equal to 1.03 V. So instead of 1.03 V, this I am substituting, it is a V dash. So going to substitute V dash, that is purpose only, I just multiply with the 1.03. So here you see, I can substitute V dash square. Here I can substitute V dash cube. Here I can substitute V dash 15. So this will be 500 divided by 1.03. Here it is a V dash plus V dash square. So this one is a V dash square plus V dash raised to cube plus V dash raised to 4. Up to it is going V dash raised to 15. So this is my form. Now you see, this one I can write as a 15. At the rate of what is V dash? V dash is written 1.03 V. So this is equal to 1.03 divided by 1.1. So v dash I can write 1 divided by 1 plus I dash. I am writing v dash is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus I dash. This is equal to 1.03 divided by 1 plus I. I need to find out what is my interest rate. New interest rate, because I given the v dash. So v dash will be new interest rate. So I dash is, I can find out 1 plus I dash is equal to 1 plus I just take into here 1.1 divided by 1.03 is equal to 1 plus I dash. So from 1 minus I can take, then I will get the I dash. So I dash I will get, what is the value of I dash is equal to 6.796 percentage. I dash I got the 6.76796 percentage. So now I got the new interest rate. Now here we considered interest rate is 10 percentage, but and increasing interest rate is 1.03 every year. But now I am considering the I dash is 6.796. So this one we can write v dash square v dash 3. This is at the rate of 6.796 percentage. This is at the rate of 6.796 percentage. A 15. This one we can write as 15. See. So it is a 500 divided by 1.03. A 15 at the rate of 6.796 percentage. I we have to use that formula only. So we will get a 500 divided by 1.03. So A15, A15 we know that 1 minus V raised to N, multiplying with 1 minus V raised to N, V raised to 15. So we have to use 1 divided by 1 point, you can write like that, 1.06796 all raised to minus 15, you can write like that, divided by 1 minus 1.06796 minus 1, not down it is 0.06796. So this formula you can apply, 1 minus V raised to N divided by I, just applied that formula. So this also will get the 4480. I'll get 4480. So two method is there. Which method is comfortable? You can do that same method. But this equation is common. This equation is common. So first you write this equation. After that how to solve. This is also easy method. Geometric progression will be easy method. There is no confusion. You just applying the formula 1 minus R raised to N divided by 1 minus R. So just applied here. I got the 480. Here there is a confusion. We need to multiply the 1.03 because why we are multiplying here? Here we need to write the V dash. So we multiply the same factor. So if once you are multiplying here, you need to divide here. So 1.03 is divided and here it is multiplied. So here we got the V dash. So this is A dash 15 is equal to 6. So new interest rate. So A15 we are finding out the new interest rate because it is a V dash. V dash is equal to 1.03 V. So I dash is equal to, we solving this one will get 6.796 percentage. That one we have to use here for the new interest rate 6.796. We use it here. So we got the 4480. Now you see here one more formula we can apply for finding out the V dash. Here selling is a constant increase is a 1.03. So E we are saying that E is equal to 0.03. So V dash is equal to 1 plus E raised to V. V means it is a, so V dash and writing is a 1.03 V. So whatever the constant factor is increasing, that term I am taking as a E. E is equal to 0.03 percentage. E percentage only increasing. So we can write 1 plus E V. So this is increasing factor. So 1 plus E, V is equal to, we can write 1 plus I. So 1 plus E divided by 1 plus I. So this is V dash, we can write that 1 divided by 1 plus I dash. So 1 divided by 1 plus I dash is equal to 1 plus E divided by 1 by I. So this we can write 1 plus I divided by 1 plus E is equal to 1 plus I dash. So I dash will get one formula, once again one more formula, I minus E divided by 1 plus E. So this is the formula for the I dash. Here also we solved directly, we solved 1.03 divided by 1 plus I. We find out the I dash. We can directly we can substitute here. Here how to substitute? I is equal to 0.1, 10 percentage, minus E is equal to 0.03, 0.03 divided by 1.03. So we will get the 6.796 percentage. We will get it 6. So directly we can use this formula also. I dash is equal to I minus E divided by 1 plus E. This formula we can directly use here. So then also we will get the what is the I dash. I dash. Hope you understood about the what is the constant factor is increasing. We will solve another 2-3 problems. So we'll understand how to use this formula. Thank you.